It's often a huge misconception that the ancestors of the past were overall less educated or incompetent compared to the people of the present. This statement could not be further from the truth, as archaeological evidence has shown that not only have our ancient ancestors made strides that we ourselves cannot replicate today, but they battled against the elements, disease and the worst the world had to offer long before they were able to relax and enjoy the fruits of their labour. Just because these structures exist, however, it doesn't mean that researchers know how they were created, and today even some of the materials used are of unknown origin. One of these incredible civilizations is that of the ancient Egyptians. Pyramids have become known as one of the most renowned works of ancient humans. The most popular ones are found in Egypt, and the Egyptian pharaohs had them built for them. The pyramids are basically tombs for the pharaohs where they were buried along with their treasure. Traps were also set and different mechanisms were planted so that no intruders could steal their treasure. The method of burial was also strange, as they wrapped their bodies in bandages and left them in altars. Pyramids are also considered one of the 7 wonders of the world, with the Pyramid at Giza said to be one of the oldest and largest pyramids out there. The Great Pyramid of Giza was made 4,500 years ago, and it's had a number of different mechanisms which have fascinated the archaeologists time and time again. The Great Pyramid had 3 swivel doors, and one of them is believed to have been a 20-ton swivel door. The mechanism of this 20-ton swivel door has surprised researchers, as it's not sure how they achieved this. There are many mysteries related to the pyramids, and some of them have only led to more questions being asked. It's estimated by researchers that around 5,000 pyramids may still be existing today. The stones that are being used to build these pyramids weigh between 5 and 10 tons, and to put that into perspective, that's heavier than an elephant. At first it was believed that the pharaohs had slaves who did all the work, but later contradictions occurred and it was believed that the workers were paid to build these pyramids. The temperature outside the pyramid would have made it near impossible to work in. Researchers have said that during this time it would have been between 20 and 25 degrees, but when you're working for hours on end, the construction of the pyramids would have taken their toll on the workers. The pyramids were also covered with well-polished limestone, which made the pyramids glitter like gold in the sunlight. This 20-ton swivel door was said to have been so well balanced and built that it could have been opened from the inside with one hand. When the door was closed, it was built in such a way that it would have blended in with its surroundings and would have been near impossible to see. It serves its purpose as being a perfectly secret hidden door that can be used in case of emergency if there ever was one. The door was said to have had 2 parts and been the same colour as its surroundings. The archaeologists were not able to find it until they opened it from the inside. This door has astonished researchers and been described as being one of the most impressive feats. Another interesting discovery is that of the intricate tunnel systems discovered under the pyramids in Egypt. The Pyramid at Giza was holding a secret for many years, and this came in the form of tunnels, chambers and caves. When this structure was found, researchers discovered a lot of bats and venomous spiders that had taken up the space. One researcher was able to track down the entrance to the underground structure of the pyramid, and this was by using a book from a previous explorer. He discovered that the caves were hundreds, maybe thousands of years old, and may be the reason why the Egyptians believed in the underworld. Further saying they may have built the pyramids to conceal the passage, as the meaning of Giza is also the mouth of passages. For a long period of time nobody had known these secret underground passages except for a few, but now they're coming to light and are raising a lot of questions. The entrance to the underground has been guarded, and strangely the Egyptians are reluctant to let anyone enter. Those who come to see the passages are bombarded with questions about how they knew about this place, and usually only let them enter if they pay a hefty sum. If someone is able to enter after paying, they are usually followed by a military police escort. Experts have claimed there is a lost city in the undergrounds of the pyramids. The unknown Giza plateau has become even more mysterious after its cavern system. Subterranean passageways and chambers were discovered. These passageways hold walls which are thousands of years old. What made the people more curious is how the Egyptians sealed the information and location, unlike making it public like they'd done with the pyramids. The discovery of the passageways and having little to no information about it shows that history is not being completely passed down. A lot of such places are denied by the Egyptian authorities, even though there is conclusive evidence that these places exist. It comes across as the Egyptians don't want to tell the world about what they know, and are being very secretive about the underworld that's been discovered. The two structures that were discovered are the well shaft and the grotto. The well shaft connects with the underground as is a passageway that goes 200 meters into the bedrock beneath the pyramids. Many theories were put forward for the use of this well shaft that included providing air to the workers, used as an escape route and to repair the king's chambers, but all these theories have been denied. The Great Pyramids were built and included many more tunnels that have been found. The issue is why have some of these channels and tunnels been kept secret, and not properly excavated? It's hard to know what's truth and what's fiction. The grotto is a natural chamber in the well shaft and lies beneath the bedrock of Giza, but the base was later used to build and construct a pyramid. This shows how the Egyptians did detailed planning before building a pyramid. Another interesting discovery is there appeared to be a massive underground water tunnel network that ran underneath the Giza plateau that has long since dried out. This led researchers to look more into what is believed to be naturally formed water chambers, and the role they could have played in the construction of the large pyramid. They found that although water beneath structures usually plays a large role in the instability of the base of the structure, it appears as if the network of tunnels and water chambers found in the pyramids appear to not threaten the stability of the pyramid. This led researchers to believe that the tunnels must have been accounted for in the construction of the pyramid, or possibly added after the construction with the pyramid stability in mind. Still to this day, Egyptologists and researchers are completely unaware as to what the role of these underwater chambers helped to play in the construction of the pyramids. The next thing researchers have struggled to explain is that of the mortar used. It's been reported that the mortar is of unknown origin. Along with its design, the mechanisms used inside the pyramids have also left researchers astonished. Looking at the structure from a purely mathematical standpoint, the Great Pyramids of Giza consist roughly of 2.3 million stone blocks, with each ranging from 2.5 to 15 tons apiece. According to supposed Egyptian documents discovered in nearby tombs and areas regarding the pyramids, the pharaoh recorded that only 20,000 workers built the pyramids over the course of 20 years. If that turns out to be the case according to these ancient Egyptian records, then that would mean to meet this requirement each worker would have to cut a block with perfect precision from a quarry, move this block to the pyramid alone, a task already impossible for a single man to do, and then pull the block of the pyramid into its position without any help once every 30 days. This would mean that each block would need to be placed once every 2.5 minutes, with each of the 20,000 workers tirelessly performing without a break. The main Egyptologists have concluded that the pyramids were built with the simplest of ways. The workers used copper chisels and iron tools, as well as flint, quartz and diorite pounders. Ancient Egyptians did use some advanced methods of constructing, which included large wooden crowbars and wooden sledges. Though despite the defense mechanisms, it's been agreed upon that the pyramid had already been looted and broken in before its discovery, as this is the only way to explain the disappearance of the treasure and the mummy from the pyramid. The architects also found the mortar that was used in the mechanisms, and it's been identified as an unknown object. The origin of the mortar is still unknown, and this has confused the researchers even more. The material has been tested and the mortar has been proven to contain parts of quartz, calcite and halite. Its chemical composition has been analysed by researchers, but through various experimentation they were not able to reproduce something having the same material as the mortar. Its durability was also tested in different experiments and it was deemed stronger than stone. So what do you make of these incredible ancient Egyptian discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.